Johnny. No, these are tear shoes. Oh. What's up? Very cool. Well, so PR set of 5 on the front squat. I'm really surprised I was actually able to do it. I was doing front squats plus jerks, and failed the jerk with 150, and jumped up to 160 for somewhat of an AMRAP. It's hard for me to truly do an AMRAP on front squats because I'll just fail positionally, but I will take 160 for 5, that's for sure. Thank you, CW. We're doing some snatch push press now. To be honest, the front squats felt good, which is weird. Well, that set of 5 takes out my soul. I mean, literally, I think when you commented, like, I just walked up after doing it. It's pretty hot out as well, so I think that's making me at least a bit more sweaty. But front squats, I mean, any set of 5 will take some out of you, but I mean, that's a pretty high percentage of my best front squat. And a PR for set 5. No, literally nothing exciting. Yesterday I went to the eye doctor, but that wasn't really noteworthy. Literally just relaxing and like coming out here to train, but I didn't even leave the house until I came out here. Yeah, they do be kind of screaming. Now part of me is deciding whether to do snatch balance or just snatch push press. So I went all the way back down to the bar. If I was just gonna do push press, snatch push press, then I would just start at 70. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go and like run 3 miles after this or something, so really anything I do is kind of inherently relaxing. So I'll stretch tonight, but I'm not gonna be doing CrossFit. But I wasn't really sure like how training would necessarily go today. I haven't done a front squat plus jerk complex in a while out of the rack. So doing the 140 felt good. The 150 was a very ambitious thought, but I knew even if I failed the jerk, like I'd get the front squat. And then doing the 160, I don't know, it's weird because like when you do a jerk after a front squat, the front squats don't feel as fast because you kind of have like an urgency to make them move as fast as possible. But They weren't feeling like super explosively fast, but then the ones I see felt manageable the whole time. But I need to do two things. I need to get a towel. It's actually kind of funny. My arms, I put bug spray on, so my arm looks like it's sunburnt, but it's just a little irritated, I guess, from the spray. But one of the negatives, that's why I have the door kind of closed. It helps with the bugs. They just come in, whether I have a light up or anything. They just love flying in here. Really should get me to exercise earlier in the day when they're not as bad, but that's where my laziness kicks in. But we're gonna get a towel and chug some orange juice. So I can turn this fan on too. Let the air flow a little bit. Have a good one, CW. I had to go and get a towel. I'm sweaty. Sorry, Venomous. And I wanted to drink a little orange juice too. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both. So we'll do snatch balances first. 70, 100, and then 120. Oh, CW's back. See some snatch balances. Play some roots. Bloody roots. No, I'm doing snatch balances now. I don't know how heavy I'll be able to go in these. I wrote 120 down, but I also haven't done this move in a very long time. So we'll see. Ah! I'm sorry, I can't read very well when I don't have my glasses on. I like anything but country. my preference will never change for country music. It sounds terrible. Very hit. Alright, let's take a look at that. No, like I literally, I mean, I'm 31 years old. I can be rest assured. I have tried listening to country. I even went to a country concert. The only musical concert I ever went to, country fest near where I'm from, and all the music was terrible. So if they played country music, they sounded just like bad. Like they couldn't sing or play music. But then half the concert was them just doing covers of popular like rock songs like Linkin Park, because their music was so bad that they had to cover actual good songs. So when they did covers at the concert, it was never of a country song because they know country sounds terrible. But yeah, I give country every opportunity to not suck, and it's a Hoover vacuum factory of suck, that's for sure. But I will say music like Drake or Kendrick Lamar, like pop rap like that just is obnoxious as well, is almost as bad as country. But um, I don't the whatever the popular Kendrick Lamar song that was like, oh, this is the diss to Drake or whatever. Like that song sucks. Like it's so bad, and you just see it on like I saw it so much on like every random short and um, Instagram thing or YouTube short or Instagram reel. Like it was just every single one, and the song sucked. Like I don't follow drama between famous people. Yeah, whatever. But that song is so like bad. Not bad as in like offensive, but like bad as in like the quality of it. Like I don't understand why people like it. I think it's literally just because like it's dissing another famous person because it's not. It's not a good song. It's irritating to listen to. Do snatch push press now. But I mean, there's just so much good music that's just not in the zeitgeist of being the most absurdly popular music that it doesn't make any sense to seek it out. And it's not to say that like a really popular song can't be good, but when it's just, I would say objectively just sucks. Like it's just weird that it has to be the most favorite. So it's not really a good question. If we're going like favorite songs, because I don't necessarily like, Interpol's a band I like, but it's just like you have to go by genre. This band right here, Odessa, is a really good band. Um, I would even like throw Slipknot on there. So it's like um, naming like a favorite band is too genre specific. There's just, I mean, the songs I like are usually my favorite. We'll go down here. We'll play one of my favorite songs that I've liked for many, many years at this point, if I can scroll down and find it. But I wouldn't say there's one. Like, if I had to, like, gun to my head, pick one band, I'd say Linkin Park, just from a pure statistical analysis. Like, I like a majority of the songs, especially, the first three albums. So if you're just going, like, sheer number of songs I like from one band, like Linkin Park. Um, but there's a lot of bands, like Black Shape is one that's new. They only have one album, so it's not. Black Shape is like that's where it's tough too, because like Black Shape, their first album was like 2021. Like Linkin Park, it's been a band my whole life, and like Santa Cold right here, like it's difficult. What's up tech? So it's a nebulous question, but you can go on my YouTube channel and see the playlist that I have. The one I'm listening to is Current Vibes, and you see all the variety of music that I have on it. Everything but country. The closest I probably have to a country song is Hootie and the Blowfish, but I don't consider that country because it sounds good. It wouldn't be if it didn't. If it was country, it wouldn't sound good. But I also don't really identify with the aesthetic of country music, so it's inherently never going to appeal to me. Like I don't care about pickup trucks, and I don't like wearing jeans, and I don't have anything against those, but like I just don't. I've never liked jeans ever since I've been little. I don't care about trucks. I'm indifferent to them. I don't have a desire to have a farm or any generic thing that they sing about. The music just sounds generic, unfortunately. Unfortunately for them, I'm in your state, Tech. I'm right behind you. I'm in a solid state. If it gets any hotter, I'll be in a liquid state. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I'm in New Zealand too. I'm at whatever place in New Zealand that you're in. I wear athletic pants. I'm a PE teacher. I literally never have to wear a khaki. I So I do own khakis, and there are some brands of khakis that fit well, but for me, it's like jeans that don't fit. If I were to purchase jeans that fit my legs, and this has been a problem since I've been little, since elementary school, to where jeans don't fit my legs have genetically always just been larger in relation to my hips. And so I have to pay a lot to get jeans that actually fit, and I don't really want to wear them. But I do have some khakis. I wore khakis once last year for the first day of like teacher stuff, and then after that, I just wore athletic pants the whole year. So um, I literally, well, I technically own jeans, but I don't wear them because they don't really fit. The next time I'll wear khakis is at my sister's wedding. Uh, After that, I won't be wearing them until I have another event to go to. No, jeans are the way. Jeans don't fit big legs. There was khakis I got at Kohl's way back in the day, and they were like designed to be big in the thighs, and they fit like sweatpants, and they're so comfortable. But they just I can never find them again, and they're slowly wearing out. But sweatpants always fit. And I don't like wearing dresses or skirts. Maybe a kilt. Kilts would probably be pretty comfortable. Okay. We're gonna go up. I just don't feel like re-racking it. A nice robe. No, I'm gonna wear kilts. It's, rep actually felt really easy, but I'm not about to try to re-rack it. It's going to be my first clothing line is to wear a kilt. No, kilts are for men. Have a good night. Be on the lookout for my clothing line. Just a variety of kilts. Not in New Zealand, folk. I'm not stuck with you, you're stuck with me. Alright. Alright, what's your part? Yeah. Well, it's close enough for me. I didn't hold it for very long, but I did it well enough. No, it's 7:30. Or it's 8:10. Don't your toilets flush backwards? $12:10. Oh, PM, so in the morning. Or I guess early afternoon. Glad I don't live in New Zealand. All the toilets flushing backwards. I feel like it'd be worse to live in New Zealand than Australia, just because you're less known than Australia. So at least for me, if I'm thinking about like what makes them different, I think they're basically the same place. They're obviously geographically a little bit different, but like there's not any real difference between the two countries. Yeah, I'm just kind of giving you a hard time. I don't actually have a problem with the Zealanders. Is not less developed or is less developed? Well, I guess I view it less developed in more of an economic sense. Like, it doesn't have as much of an impact on anything. I think Australia's world impact is pretty minimal for as far as economics go. It's one benefit of being an American. So we can safely say that our economics affect everyone. It's not harder to be richer than the UK. UK is kind of a trash heap. UK is pretty bad. They kind of just let in all of the people from countries that aren't really true refugees and let their country kind of get taken over by them. You guys kind of have a natural land barrier, you know, the big ocean. So you're not really getting a lot of the illegal immigrants. But I don't know if New Zealand being richer than the UK is actually true, though. So I feel like they do have a lot of, like, their economy is large. I'm sure if you measured by, like, value of, like, the land and all of the parts of the economy, like, New Zealand's economy probably worth more or is larger, but I feel like the nature of just the United Kingdom kind of being where it is. Oh, well. I don't really think in terms of GDP, just as far as like the general economy. But I'd much rather. I'm so glad I don't live in the United Kingdom. It's like living in a worse version of Canada. And it's just so expensive. Like, it's too expensive to live now, and like those countries have just destroyed themselves in the name of diversity. I think that's 5. Yeah. You know, I thought Auckland was Australia. I almost said I was living in Auckland, but I was like, I think that's Australia. I almost said it. I almost kept cooking. I was like, I thought that was in Australia. Yeah, the world's too big to know all the cities in it. I will say Auckland is the only place in New Zealand that I know, which I previously thought was, about 2 minutes ago was in Australia. Is Auckland the capital? Is it the national capital? I also don't know what the capital. I don't know the capital out of there. Wellington. It's not surprising that Wellington is there, but I would never have thought that is the capital. $500K? That's it? That's tiny. Yeah, it's like actually super small. From my recollection, I envision New Zealand as being a place that's a lot more open. A lot of like farms and stuff. Apparently they have a city named Auckland in it. That's not in Australia. It's a suburb. Essentially New Zealand is a suburb of Australia. Hola Jorge, ¿cómo estás? Yo hablo un poco español, pero no hablo más. Yo hablo más que me entiendo español. Te amo, Jorge. Nada. Yo quiero tocar ti. Te quiero tocar. Dime la verdad, Jorge. But now I'm doing just pulls. ¿Cómo se dice snatch pulls in Espanol? Or I guess you probably just say, do you call deadlifts and pulls just that in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice pulls y deadlifts en Español? Dime la respuesta ahora. Jorge's not telling me. Jorge, ¿qué estás haciendo? Wait, arrancada. Arrancada. Yeah, because anytime I've heard a Spanish person talk about doing snatches, they usually, you hear them speak Spanish and then they'll be, snatch or clean and jerk. They usually just say that since it's colloquial. But ahora na cara, I'm blind. Interesante. That was 170. It's a good question. So, this will give you an idea of the scale. So, the city, I live in a township technically, which is considered a city here, so it's not really any different. But my city is not really. So it'd be like if you lived in a smaller part of Auckland, we can use that. Let's see, Wikipedia. I'm gonna give you a general ballpark. But it'd be like if you say, I live in Auckland, but you actually live in a city within Auckland or like near it. So I live in a city that's in the county that has the largest city of the state. And so the population of just the township I live in is 59,000 is as of 2020. But if we look up Cincinnati, the whole city, which is a lot of parts, so I don't know if. So I essentially, if I send mail, I can put like Cincinnati on it, and it gets to my house. So, I appreciate you jumping in. Ohio, I'm in Ohio, right? Soy de Ohio. So Cincinnati as a whole has 309,000 as of 2020. The estimate for 2024 is 314,000, just under 315. So, pretty big. Yeah, I honestly thought Cincinnati had more. Let's see how much the state capital has. So keep in mind, Cincinnati is in the same state as Columbus. And that Columbus has a population of 905,000 with an estimate of 933. So it's about 3 times the size of Cincinnati. And that's about an hour and 40 minutes from where I live. And then Cleveland is the other big state in Ohio. So I think Columbus is probably the biggest. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest city in the United States is probably somewhere like Los Angeles. Cleveland is 365. So let's see, largest. My guess is Los Angeles. Oh, it's New York City. So New York City has 8.4 million residents. The 3 C's of Ohio. Yeah, kind of. I mean, I think that's, even when you look at a state like Ohio, where like the population there, I mean, like Columbus, has more than Auckland, but like, 2 other cities that do. They're all within a day's drive. Like, you get to all of these cities within a day's drive, but they're all within the same state. And I don't know how big Auckland is, like landmass wise, but if you transpose New Zealand, it would be on a very small part of the United States, and you realize like how dense the U.S. is. But yeah, New York has 8.4 million, so at least according to the internet. El tiempo is ocho. 8:30. Yes. 8:27. 3 momentos más. En la tarde. En la noche. ¿Quieres bailar contigo? Well, Tech, I'm not too familiar with landmass of different places. 200 kilos. Voy a hacer una repetición. Un poco fácil. Hola. Uy. No, oi is hello in Portuguese, which is so fun to say. Alright, so we're gonna do clean deads, which for me just means lifting in my shoes. What dime tu propuesta quieres bailar conmigo en la noche? What's the place? Nos quiero cuerpos juntos durante la noche. Todos los días. Here's Daniel coming in with the yogurt. I'm trying to flirt with Jorge, Daniel, so don't get jealous. I asked him if he wanted to dance, and he said yes, so... Is that in the under the rain or in the rain? Tech, I don't think you have too many flavors. Well, you can sit in the chair in the corner, Hills Daniel. So, Jorge, my Spanish is getting better. I haven't really practiced it in a while. I just kind of talk to myself randomly with it, but I took some in high school and one semester in college, and then some Duolingo, and then just talking with students that speak Spanish. But duck chair? I don't think you mean duck, but I know what you mean. You probably can't put the correct spelling because you'll probably get flagged by the YouTube lords. All right, so that was 200 kilos. So ahora yo quiero 250. Pero, pero, hago clean deadlift. Dame usado platos. No me gusta. Yeah. Si quiero más peso, es difícil para más platos. Have to exercise. Yeah, I'm doing a regular deadlift though, Jorge. So the last one was a snatch deadlift or snatch pull, snatch deadlift. That really, there's no shrug or anything. But yeah, just a regular deadlift, clean deadlift. So there won't really be a shrug. Well, Jorge, yo estoy Dami Osado Loca con deadlifts. By Mr. American, it's Mr. Freedom. Alright. Una repetición. Really heavy. Tried to clean it, didn't work. I wish I could clean it. That would be a 250 clean at like what, 107 body weight? I don't mean to brag, but that would be one of the heaviest cleans at my body weight of all the times. I don't think there's many people who've ever been able to do that. We're gonna take my dance shoes off, and then go up. Usually every day, unless I don't want to. Let's see. Yo quiero 280. Pero might be dame a peso. Pero yo no tengo mis zapatos. Double K sumo deadlift. Pero más fácil. Caca. ¿Dónde está otro platos? All the time. No tengo más platos. Esta repetición es con 280 kilos. 280. I haven't done 280 in a while. I actually might feel this, unironically. The 250 didn't feel great, but also you usually could do a lot more without shoes on. This one might just be really difficult. Missed it earlier. I did 160 for 5 on the front squat, so I hit a PR. I think you heard the last time I tried to do it with straps, and it didn't work on the last one, but I was able to do it. I did it without straps, so. Dios. I think 280 might be my. I've done 600 pounds of the sumo, just for lulls. All right, sepultura. Oi, estoy in every day. Post. Oh, city. Oh. Roads. Yeah, front squat. But when I was doing like with straps the other week, and I think it was 160 for 4, and then I failed on the 5th one. I was able to do it for 5. It was honestly pretty easy to be, especially compared to how it felt before. But, heavy deadlifts are fun. Weightlifting coaches hate him. Deadlift specialist. Roads. Bloody roads. Dark. I don't know any of the words really. Not an easy song to sing, believe it or not. We kind of went crazy in this session today. Front squat plus jerk with 140, miss 150, and then front squat 5, set of 5 with 160, and then a snatch balance with 120, a snatch push press up to 140, snatch pull slash deadlift up to 200, and then a deadlift or clean deadlift with 250 and a regular deadlift double with 280. That's ya me usaron trabajo hoy. Pero fue un buen día de los ejercicios. Oh, dame usar los platos. Ugh, I hate taking all the plates off the bar. So I need a trad wife. Tell her to clean the plates. I don't think I'd find a wife that would want to do this, so come on, take these plates off for me. Clean these plates. Roads. Bloody roads. Ah. Too many plates. Wish I was weaker. Feel this would be easier to load and be done with. No. I have to be able to deadlift 280. I think my new rubber for my platform, indoor platform, is going to get here tomorrow. I won't be lifting in there for a while, but should be able to build it out. I mean, the plywood for the bottom is already there, and I already have the top piece. So putting the rubber down is obviously not going to be that difficult. And I could, in theory, just not do anything to the middle wooden piece and just set it on there, but I probably do want to cut it down so it's not too wide, so I'm not chipping the sides. Whew. All right, that's it. Well, I appreciate you stopping by right at the end, Daniel. Did a lot of training today. Be curious to see how I feel tomorrow, mañana. I appreciate you hanging around, Jorge, helping me practice my español. Now I gotta go in, take a shower, eat, brush my teeth, pee, go to bed. Deuces.